Hello, guys. This is PK Wilmuela, and I am back. If you're new here, please go on ahead and subscribe to the channel, and please do turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified as soon as I drop another video. Well, I know it's been a while since I go on here to discuss a few things, but there are a few things to discuss. First on my list is the Oscars. The Oscars went on and we had a couple winners, not a couple winners, a lot of winners actually, but the one that stood out for me was, of course, Michael B. Jordan. I was expecting him to win. I was rooting for him. I was praying for him to win, especially because of all that rah-rah that was going on behind the Sinners movie being nominated. Other people were hating, saying the movie didn't deserve that much nominations. Hell, people were even saying Michael B. Jordan didn't even deserve a nomination. And I think Sinners is a pretty good movie. I watched it, loved it. I think I've watched it like 2 to 3 times. I love the movie. I love everything about it. I love how they incorporated music. People believe that music is part of the personality of vampires. I don't know how that notion started, but I think it's been there for a while. So I loved how they portrayed vampires as creatures that love music. I loved how Michael B. Jordan acted on this, and he deserved it. Throughout this award season, he's been the butt of the joke for many others. So I think it was a good win. And as a black person, as an African, of course, I'm going to support Michael B. Jordan. So I want to send out congratulations to everyone that won an award, every single person that was being nominated. Now, moving away from Michael B. Jordan, let's talk about Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor, as far as the looks is concerned, she will serve looks. I don't know if this particular look is my favorite, but I think she looked good. I wouldn't say she looked a mess or anything like that. I think she looked good. She tried her best, and yeah, she went there looking fine. But there was actually an incident whereby she said a security guard put his hands on her, and it got her riled up a bit. And I think in a situation where black women are involved, of course, he did touch her. He put his hands on her, and she said something about it, but people are just going to say, oh, she's angry. She's an angry black woman. Black women hear this all the time, and people are also saying, oh, she's doing too much, when she didn't even get the best supporting actress award, and she was rooting for the person that actually got it. People were saying, oh, she's acting extra, she's doing too much. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. Now, moving on. The last thing I want to talk about is the rapper Trim. So we all know there's been this rising star. Her name is Miss Trim. So Miss Trim been popping up. The first time she popped up on my FYP on TikTok was last year. So she popped up rapping her song Boat. Okay, and as soon as I heard her, I'm like, I'm hearing something I like. So I'm hearing something I like. All boils down to I'm hearing Nicki Minaj, and yes, she has the accent, she has the flow, and apart from that, she do be dressing up like a doll. So what I feel about this is I'm not saying this to be hateful or saying, oh, everybody trying to be like Nicki Minaj. Yes, everybody trying to be like Nicki Minaj, because of course she is the pink print. When these girls come in the game, she is the standard. She is something to be met. She is something to look at. She is something to study, a course to study. Because, oh, what did Nicki Minaj do? What would Nicki Minaj do? What would Nicki Minaj say? So it all boils down to the fact that she is something that they use to check themselves. She is something that they use to determine how successful they're gonna be. Ice Spice being biting off Nicki Minaj style when it came to the aesthetics, wigs, mannerisms. And let me tell you, Miss Trim is doing the mannerisms to a T. Okay, she pops up in these pink cute dresses with a corset, and we all know how Nicki Minaj used to dress, please. And for the fact that people are comparing these two artists, she would definitely try to mimic something that will get the comparisons to be more. So that's all I feel about that. And I think I do like some of her songs. I've sang along to some of her songs. So all I wish for her is the best, but she might add a little bit of authenticity, because you can't bite off someone's style for the rest of your career. That's all I would say. Anyways, get into the comment section and tell me how you feel about the topic discussed, and I'll get back to you guys in another video. But before you leave, you know what to do. Go on ahead and like, comment, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Speak It with Muela is on. Bye.